And a top focus this hour. The fight between the Wagner chief Yevgeny Prigozhin and Russia's military brass has now come to an end. The heavily armed Wagner Group, who advanced most of the way to Moscow, halted their approach. The Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said that the Wagner owner Yevgeny Prigozhin will move to Belarus as a part of a deal to defuse tensions at the moment. He further added that the criminal case that had been opened against Prigozhin for the armed mutiny would be dropped. Prigozhin had earlier agreed to end a rebellion against Moscow's military leadership after mediation from Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko. According to Peskov, the agreement had the higher goal of avoiding confrontation and bloodshed. Peskov declined to say whether any concessions had been made to Prigozhin. The Russian Foreign Ministry released a statement which said, and I'm quoting here, "We warn the Western countries against undertaking even the slightest attempts to use the domestic Russian situation to achieve their Russophobic goals." The Wagner Group, mercenary boss Yevgeny Prigozhin and all of his fighters vacated Russia's military headquarters in the southern city of Rostov-on-Don. Prigozhin and his troops were cheered as they left the Russian city. The Wagner fighters had captured the city of Rostov hundreds of miles to the south before racing north in a convoy, transporting tanks and the armored trucks and also smashing through barricades set up to stop them. Prigozhin had escalated his direct challenge to the Kremlin and had pledged to oust the leadership of the Defense Ministry in Moscow over what he says is their disastrous leadership during the war in Ukraine. As a result of the Wagner Army's advancements, the travel restrictions have been imposed in Kalgua region, which is less than 200 kilometers south of Moscow. The governor of the region has advised people to refrain from traveling by private vehicles on the roads leading to Moscow unless absolutely required. Now, the tide shifted suddenly when Prigozhin withdrew, and according to the reports, he said that he understood the importance of the moment, and did not want to spill Russian blood, and warned that the West is to not take advantage of the current crisis in Russia. Now, this came after Belarusian leader Alexander Lukashenko said that he had negotiated a truce with Prigozhin, drawing thanks from Moscow.